Please take it.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, SUCHISMITA, right?
Yes, sir.
So, introduce yourself, SUCHISMITA.
So my name is SUCHISMITA PANI. I belong to Cuttack district. I have done my MSc in agriculture from Department of Soil Science and Agricultural Chemistry from OUAT College, and I have done my graduation from College of Agriculture Chiplima OUAT, and my intermediate in science is from Rebhensa Junior College. My schooling is from St. Xavier High School, Cuttack.
St. Xavier High School, Cuttack. Okay.
You are already selected as an agriculture officer. So,
Yes, sir.
assistant agriculture officer, you are BSc, MSc agriculture. So, I think you can better contribute to the society as an agriculture officer rather a civil servant.
Sir, in agriculture officer, my scope will be only limited to agriculture, and if I join OCS, I will have a greater scope and wide diversity.
Can you use your that knowledge of agriculture as a civil servant?
Yes.
How?
So I will better understand their problems and will do my level best to give them proper
Problem
support.
of whom?
Of the rural people, they are mostly from agriculture background.
Agriculturist, problem of farmer.
Yes.
Okay, have you read today's newspaper?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There is a news related to urea. Can you explain me what is that?
Sir, I have not seen that urea.
Who is the agriculture minister of Central Agriculture Minister?
Narendra Singh Tomar.
Tomar. So he has given today there is a news related to import of urea fertilizer that India will be going to self-sufficient in urea, and after a certain period we no need to import.
Yes,
urea.
sir.
Okay. So, you are from Cuttack,
Yes.
right? So, why Cuttack is famous?
Sir, Cuttack is famous for silver filigree work, and it is also famous for Baravati Stadium.
Barbati is not fort.
Yes, sir. Also famous for Baravati Fort.
During who was the king who made Barbati fort?
Sorry, sir, I am unable to recall.
Barbati fort, if we archaeologically it is in comes under ASI,
Yes, sir.
right? You are in Saint Xavier, Barbati, I think Barbati, no?
Yes,
Saint
sir.
Xavier, ICC.
Yes, sir.
ICC. Okay.
Yes.
So near to your school, there is walkable distance. That one is your garden is there. I think Barbati garden means in the Kila side.
Yes, sir.
So why the ASI has not yet excavated? It has been means it is completely visible that something which is under that is near to your Pir Baba, right? That garden is there, na?
Yes, sir.
So it is completely hidden.
Yes,
There are
sir.
lots of archaeological structures. Means I mean your kitchen and other bathing room are visible. Why ASI is for what cause ASI is stepping back to means I mean to excavate those areas?
Sorry, sir, I don't know.
Okay. Okay, no problem. So, you have opted your
Agriculture forestry.
forestry and agriculture, right?
Yes,
So, do you think that the adequate forest India is recently have an adequate forest or satisfactory forest coverage?
sir. Yes, sir. India is having 33% forest cover, and now the forest.
India is having 33% forest cover.
Yes, sir.
India is having in sense of what 33% is your
From
target or your India is already achieved that one.
it's having now.
33% geographical area covered in forest.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes.
is it as per FSI report, current FSI report? Forest Survey of India?
Sir, I have not gone.
You have not opted. Okay.
Yes.
See, as per idealistically, India should have 1/3 of its forest coverage. That is 33% of TGA, total geographical area.
Yes, sir.
Now we are lagging -8%. Okay. Since you said sorry, means I mean you have to update
Yes,
about
sir,
this one.
yes, I
Okay, let me know that regarding the saplings. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because since the forest coverage is not satisfactory, So saplings nourishment, what is your opinion being in forestry graduates? Saplings regarding how you are, please tell us.
Sir, for saplings, nursery plantations are being conducted, and the seeds are mostly of most forest trees are being collected for afforestation programs through various nurseries.
Various nurseries to
Yes.
you're telling saplings. Okay, does now in your own city, does you find adequate nurseries?
No, sir. There are not as much forest nurseries in
Okay.
Cuttack district.
Okay. So, OUT has how many any franchise in Odisha apart from Bhubaneswar?
Yes, sir.
Where?
Sir, in three other franchises in College of Agriculture in Chiplima and Bhabanipatna, and fisheries in Rangelgunda, Barampur.
Where is Chiplim actually? In which district?
Sir, in Sambalpur district.
Chipilima.
Yes.
So there is an your Chipilima project is there also. That is Hyderabad project.
Yes,
Chipilima.
sir.
On which river?
Sir, and River Mahanadi.
Chipilima
Yes.
is one. Is it supplying the electricity to Odisha, Sambalpur itself or to nearby Chhattisgarh
Sir, in Odisha.
in Odisha?
Yes.
Rangelunda, why Rangelunda is famous?
Sir, it is famous for fisheries.
Fisheries.
Yes, aquaculture.
Fish aquaculture in forestry. Okay. Uh, fishing means I mean India is having a blue revolution. Fishing, if I
Yes,
say.
sir.
So blue revolution is only restricted to fish.
No, sir, marine cultivation.
Marine cultivation. Yeah,
Yes.
tell me.
Yes, sir.
Tell me
It's
something about
not
blue
only
revolution.
yes, sir. Not only limited to fish. It's also about cultivation of prawns, lobsters, and other marine.
Creatures.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, do you think that currently, being an OUT student, do you think that there is an India is adequately achieved the blue revolution concept?
Sir, India is on its way, and it is not as much developed as it should be.
Okay. So, suppose if you will be posted as an your district representatives. So, and being a student of your graduate in your this agriculture and forestry particularly,
Yes, sir.
how you promote this blue revolution concept, because it's a major livelihood to be going to the
Yes.
it helps immense. So how you are going to use your own knowledge for your development of your own state or districts?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, fishing is the major livelihood in the coastal districts, and there is lack of proper infrastructure for more income generation of the fishermen, and so we should more focus more on developing the infrastructure and the advanced technologies. To,
Infrastructure and advanced technology.
yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, what type of infrastructure should India should have now lagging that you are visualizing that India, if working on these particular parameters, so it can be upgraded and the your livelihood or income generation of the many of the coastal communities can be increased. What are those any infrastructures, technical infrastructures that you realize?
Yes, sir. Sir, mostly they are lagging on the proper boating facilities
Okay.
and lack of proper information on meteorological information. So, sir, I think
Okay. Uh, so I think Norway,
yes, sir.
one country, Scandinavian country. Norway has upgraded because if you compare the most of the Scandinavian countries, Norway, your Finland, Denmark, okay, and here you Japan. That you in terms of your fish culture means I mean fish productions, they have gotten huge high ratings rankings in the world. They are very mechanized.
Yes, sir.
And Norway recently has plagiarized one technical system, this Blue Revolution, to the Kerala. Okay,
Yes,
Kerala
sir.
state.
Yes.
So, in basing on that role model, India should work. I'm just supplementing your things.
So,
Okay, knowing about theories is okay, but you are about to tell about the applied part because you are graduate
yes,
in that
yes.
part. Okay, let me know the agriculture. Do you think that India is now a self-resilient, self-reliant in your agriculture productions, or India is importing most?
So India is self-sufficient in rice and wheat cultivation,
Okay.
and we need to develop more on other aspects like other high-value horticulture crops and other oil crops also.
You see the recent demographic trend, it is very alarming now. India's population now increasing more than 144 crore plus. Now it is the highest of in the world.
Yes.
We have surpassed the China also. As per the official report. Unofficial report it may be more than that one. So do you think that this self-sufficiency now we are only left with your rice and wheat? So how we are it is going to win the either one side if I make it again and your this diagram, then again your population is increasing and also your food production is decreasing. It is completely contradictory. So in these situations, how you are going to help your state government to getting ideas to checking this production or means I mean your growth rate, how to maintain that one population balance because I mean the food scarcity because food scarcity is now in the coming decade is going to be a major challenge for us.
Yes, sir. Sir, we are having food scarcity in terms of not cereals, other pulses and fruits. So,
Uh, no, Suchismita, I am asking population is one side going, is a very high trend rate population is going on,
yes, sir.
population growth
Yes,
rate.
sir.
And here food is only balanced. See, recently we have cancelled a consignment to the last 6 months back, 5 6 months back. We have that Egypt has a consignment over the wheat, and it was the last minute that the your ship was about to means I mean move, but we checked that one the ship movement because there is a scarcity in our own domestic market. So now it is a neck to neck situations I'm telling.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
wheat
sir. Yes.
and rice. Rice, okay, it is very comfortable. I'm telling, be a visionary, environmental and visionary statement because we are increasing high rate and food supplement, particularly wheat and your rice. We are neck to neck. My question is that with such a neck to neck situation, how you are going to suggest the government to increase this productivity of the cereals?
Yes, sir. We can adopt new technologies from various research institutes, and we can make sure that those technologies are adopted by the farmers, and farmers are convinced that these technologies will help them to improve their production. And nowadays, mostly our farmers are reluctant to accept those new technologies, as there is lack of proper dissemination of technologies to farmers, and
Lack of dissemination of.
technologies, new research technologies to farmers.
Okay. So that one you are saying that one we have to get your new from the research fields.
Yes,
So can you say that one there is an International Rice Institute there where it is?
so it is in Philippines,
Where it is that Philippines?
Manila,
Manila. Manila
Philippines
is the
capital.
okay good. So do you think that India should take new technologies from Manila, Philippines? Because Philippines is they are leading Philippines, most of the Southeast Asia, Philippines, Cambodia, Vietnam, they are very ahead in your rice. Do you think that India should cooperate with them?
So we should make collaboration with them and improve our research in those areas.
That means you are going to suggest government regarding the Southeast Asian countries to collaborate with them and take the new technologies.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So does it help into our look east policy? Look
Yes,
east
sir. Yes,
policy.
sir. It will help.
What is look east policy?
Sir, to counter China, India is having more friendly relationship with other Southeast countries like Philippines and
It is only Loki's policy is only to counter China.
to counter China and strengthen India's relationship with other Southeast Asia countries for improving its economy and uh, having a cultural exchange.
What is the name of grouping? Southeast Asian nation. There is a grouping.
Sir, Asian.
ASEAN.
Asian. How many members are there?
Sorry, sir, I don't know.
In agriculture, there is a method called, you know, that pseudo, when the pseudo employment in farming, pseudo employment.
Yes, sir.
What is that actually?
So it is disguised employment.
Yeah.
The form of.
Yeah. Explain.
Sir, sir, in this the farmers the actually the entrepreneurs they work but they do not get their actual results.
Entrepreneurs or farmers?
So both.
Okay. Like, what are the particular case study you are observing that one that we can say that an pseudo your employment,
Participation.
pseudo employment. That, okay.
Sir, in mushroom cultivation, the entrepreneurs mostly invest in, and they don't get their actual targeted results.
So pseudo employment is inevitable in India in agriculture. Pseudo employment is mostly here visible in the in the primary sector. Primary sector is agriculture, right? In other sector is also it is there.
Sir, I don't know.
Okay. So in agriculture, you tell in which particular season it is most visible? Pseudo employment or disguised, whatever you can say, as per your. Yes, when there is an there is an Kharif and Rabi, and after that Rabi and Zaid. Okay,
Yes.
in that case, when the flood comes, situations comes, in that case, your farmers willingly they cannot do able to anything because they cannot their job or their particular profession has been jeopardized due to the natural calamities. In that sense, it is an forceful. Means it was not out of the hand. In that case, it is there. Or also when there is a condition when they sell their products outside and it has been not taken place, not yet properly been sold out in the market. Okay, in that case, he is not getting his profit. So the lagging is there. Okay. Uh, so you have mentioned as hobby is your painting. What kind of paintings you are mainly interested in?
Sir, watercolor paintings.
Watercolor. So can you just share with us?
Sir, mostly I prefer to do nature paintings on nature using watercolors.
With nature.
Yes.
So you have participated everywhere, anywhere, any competitions?
No, no, sir.
Is all.
Yes.
Not participated in.
No.
Okay. Uh, so do you think that Odisha is Odisha is having any evergreen forest there?
Yes, sir.
Evergreen forest
Yes,
patches
sir. Yes,
mainly visible in which area? Where?
sir. Near Mahanadi River Belt.
Mahanadi River Belt. Evergreen patches. Okay. Um, how the tribal economy is going to uplift it through the forest mechanism?
Sir, tribals mostly their livelihood is dependent on forest products. Sir,
Like
like for they collect all the forest products for their
residues.
What are the products?
What are the
the
products?
timber, timber, wood.
But tea falling. Cutting
sir.
of tree is, I think,
That is the illegal.
Illegal.
How come this?
You cannot, no tribal can cut
Sir,
tree.
twigs.
Twigs.
Yes, sir,
Okay.
twigs. And the leaves, out of the leaves, they prepare their
Which leaf?
sal leaf.
Sal leaf. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any more leaf?
Any more leaves?
Sorry, sir.
Hindu.
Hindu.
Yes, sir,
Hindu
Hindu.
leaves. Hindu leaves also there. Larks.
Yes, sir. Last.
Resins. Your fruits like
Fruits,
your.
seeds.
Yes, sir.
Okay.